I have a question about how you make your videos. I know you get help from your brother, but who else assists in running the website or developing your videos?
Nobody helps make the videos, except in very rare cases, which I credit. Like if I need someone to stand in, it's my brother, but very rarely. I'm like a one-man show on this whole thing. Scarlett runs the website for me. She is the best. Like there would be no website without Scarlett. And it's actually kind of embarrassing. Like I'm a computer science major, but I know nothing about administrating the website. Like, so I need to keep her happy because if she ever gets mad, it's all going down. Like, she'll be like, "I've changed the password. It's my show now." Yeah. But that's. I mean, I run the camera myself. I write the scripts. I do the editing. I should probably find a more efficient way of doing that, but nobody has the time. Like, none of my friends have the time and commitment to sit around and maybe watch me bitch about games. So, man, that's me. Nice costume, sir. I can hear you.
Are you secretly a cosplayer?
No. No. Although it's hard to deny that nowadays, now that I actually do own a Squall costume. I own a lot of costumes now, and actually when I wrap up Final Fantasy X, you're going to see another one. No, I don't dress as Yuna. You'll see. Wakka's an interesting one, because I can never find a wig for that ridiculous goddamn haircut. People, and I've said, like, people are like, use Elmer's glue. Like, that's what I do for my mohawk. I'm like, no. But the other thing that's really hard to find is Titus's sword. That really bizarre-looking can opener sword. It's impossible. There's like official versions, like apparently like Square Enix released like official replicas, and it sucks. So. Yeah, but you will see another one. Am I a cosplayer? No. It's just like, when you get these ideas that you want to, like, I really want to do this thing where I fought Squall, and then, like, so I'm like, I need a costume. And so, like, now I'm looking for cosplay costumes, and I know I'm getting it tailored and stuff like that. And I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, no. Yeah, I know, give it the madness.
2 questions. What do you have against Doom 3?
Doom 3?
I mean, really, and what did you think of Beatles Rock Band?
I must have been the only guy alive who hated Doom 3. That game was bullshit. That was so unfair. It's like, okay, you walk into a room, it's fucking dark. I get that. I'm not going to go on about the whole fact that, like, your gun doesn't have a flashlight on it. You know that bit. Like, duct tape a flashlight to it. But you walk into a room and all of a sudden an alcove slides open and there's a demon there and he rushes out and he punches you in the sack. And you go, like, I killed this guy. I go into the alcove. It's like a closet. What was that guy doing in there? It's dumb. Like, who designed the base like that? Like, the base, like, there's a secret door beyond that wall that leads to, like, a closet with nothing in it. And there was a guy just chilling in there. Like, smoking the doobage. When all hell broke loose, he turned into a demon, and then the door slides. It didn't make any sense to me. I hate cheap scares. Like, you'll see so many horror movies where, like, things just leap out in a big orchestra string, and like, yeah! And the guy's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Or somebody sneaking around the dark, a big hand claps him on the back, and they're like, turn around, there's a big monster coming here, do you see it? And the guy's like, don't do that. Why would you sneak around like that? And he's like, I don't know. It seemed like fun. Yeah. Doom 3. I played so many better shooters. I don't know why people were so loyal to Doom 3. And the multiplayer was crap. You know how many modes Doom 3 had? Deathmatch. I was like, that's neat. Team Fortress called. It says you suck.
Oh, I got a lot of questions. You didn't answer my second question. What did you think of Beatles Rock Band?
Oh, Beatles Rock Band. I liked it a lot. Actually, that's the kind of thing I wish they do more, is I really hate the Rock Band thing where they have these huge track lists with like 3/4 of it you don't give a shit about. And I'm not saying this is like, but when I saw fucking Coldplay on Guitar Hero World Tour, I was like, no. I was like the Emperor. I was like, no, I'm not singing this. And there was like Alanis Morissette, and I was like, you were everything that I wanted. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing this. I refuse. But I always thought like all rock bands should be is like downloadable content packs of like artists you like. I don't know, but it's really hard to market that way. But if you like Van Halen, buy Van Halen. That's that kind of thing. I should mention, I hate to cut the question short. I will never get out of here. I was wondering if you guys would like to see some new videos that I've done. All right, here's the setup. If you remember in one of my videos, I was like talking about Wing Commander, Privateer, and stuff like that, and I was like, these are the worst things the Origin System's ever made, except for like the Wing Commander movie and Ultima 9. And if you played Ultima 9, I don't think anybody has. You know my pain. But I was like, I'm doing Ultima 9, and all of a sudden I realized like I have something to say about basically every single Ultima game in the series, and there's like 30. So like I got on this kick where I'm like, I'm gonna review like every Ultima game, which is probably gonna bite me in the ass. Like I'm gonna get like 7 deep in this, and like how many more are there? 15? Oh god. They're not gonna be all that long, but the first 2 are actually a lot of fun. So I'm doing an Ultima retrospective on these games that are old as gaming itself. Like basically since computers started, before we actually had graphics. So yeah. So the first one is it's not quite as funny, it's a little more informative, mainly to set the series up, but wait for Ultima 1, the next one that's coming up. That one's going to be really funny. So let's roll the first game in the Ultima retrospective, Ultima 0, the prequel to Ultima 1, Akalabeth. I think. The first part was kind of like setting up what Ultima is, and actually this game was kind of silly because there's almost no graphics to it. It's like just text screens and wireframes, so it's kind of hard to like, here's a screenshot of this text screen, read that, So next question, let's do this.
Spoony, I know you're a diehard Mystery Science Theater fan, like myself. 2 questions actually. What was your favorite Mystery Science Theater episode? And second question is, from one ripper to another, you found anything new to riff on after Ripper and the NES show and everything? You got something lined up to riff?
Let me think about the Mystery Science Theater one real fast. I'll answer your second question first. Yeah, there's actually a ton of stuff I want to riff on. Like I've got all these public domain movies like Captain Zero and stuff like that. People have actually pointed me to a bunch of new training videos. You remember the Game Crazy video I did? People have pointed me to a couple other videos, like Wendy's and Walmart apparently had some really funny videos. Like the Walmart one is like really savagely anti-union. It's like, if you see a union worker, you must report him to Walmart. They're not happy. But yeah, there's a ton of movies out there. I got a stack like a mile high. I'm always working. Favorite Mystery Science Theater? Probably, this is kind of one that might be a little obscure to you. Night of the Blood Beast. I like that one a lot. Most people are going to say like Manos, but no. What was another one? Touch of Satan. That one's awesome. I hate to say a standard answer, but probably Space Mutiny. It's got Rem Brown. Frank Griffin's got to be responsible for making whoppers. Thanks for coming on, man.
Okay, first off, I feel your pain when it comes to the Wing Commander movie. I'm a huge fan of that series too, and yeah, I don't want to even go there, but
only a pilgrim would feel that way.
But in all seriousness, what video games that you grew up with are still your favorites today? Like,
it's Wing Commander Privateer, which I talked about. XCOM, I still love XCOM to this day.
Nice.
I play that all the time. Elite, I'm not sure I played Elite 3, I think. Jeez. I'm actually going back through Deus Ex, the first one,
awesome,
because I really love that game. It's one of the greatest. I was a big old school kind of PC gamer fan. So most of my favorite games were like PC games, like Syndicates. Ultima 7 actually is one of my favorites. Nice segue! Okay. The next video I'd like to show you guys. Does that answer your question? I don't want to kick you out. Yeah. Okay. The next video I'd like to show you is one I'm much more proud of. The technically first game of the Ultima series. Thanks for coming down. Ultima 1, The First Age of Darkness.